Okay, so this is my audience. Hello again. Okay, so I'm going to do a maid of honor speech for today. So today we are here to celebrate the marriage of Jordan and Dean. Thank you both very much for the wonderful friendships we have, and I'm so lucky to be able to be your maid of honor today. The wedding was so gorgeous, and I could not be happier for the both of you. It was a long process to get here, but hey, we got here. I have known Jordan for almost 5 years and Dean for about 3. I honestly never thought that they would get together, but after 2 years of dating, I knew for sure that they were the perfect match. I met Jordan at a pool party one summer, just before we both started college. The only reason we even found each other was because we didn't know anybody else at the party, and neither did she. I went because it was one of my boyfriend's friends, and the host of the party was going to be roommates with Jordan in the fall at A&M. As soon as I sat next to Jordan, she pointed to the ring on my finger, and it said True Love Waits. And she goes, "Oh my gosh, we have the same ring." At that point, I knew we were going to be best friends. We introduced each other and automatically clicked. We talked for about 4 hours until the party ended, and we haven't stopped talking since then. How does it feel to finally get that ring off your finger? Now, when I met Dean, that was a whole different story. I did not like him at the beginning. Jordan called me one night and was screaming about how a guy asked her out, gave her his number, and gave her some stupid pickup line. Of course, I was happy for her, but at the same time, I was thinking, what a jerk. They had gone on their little date, and she told me that she really liked him. I had to meet him just to make sure that he was okay guy. I didn't want my best friend dating someone horribly wrong for her. I came up to College Station one weekend to see her, and that was when I met him. No hello or nice to meet you. He didn't even look at me. He just stared at the television as if nothing else was going on. Later that night, when we all went to dinner, I tried to talk to him, but he kept one-wording me. I was not amused by his attitude, but later I found out that he was just really shy and super nervous because someone, Jordan, told him that I could be a little aggressive. I don't think I am. But that's a completely different story. I hope that you two know that a marriage is not perfect, and you two will have your fights, but the best advice I can give you is to either cool off for a few minutes and then talk, or just sit down and talk as soon as you're upset, because if you keep it bottled up or ignore the subject, it will gradually get worse. Get a jar, and when there is a happy moment, write it down and put it in the jar. When you two have your first big fight, which you will, and trust me, it will be huge, open up that jar, sit down, and just reread all the reasons that you love each other. You two probably won't even remember what the fight was even about. Let's just hope you two don't even start fighting until after the honeymoon. I know how important today is for you guys, and I know that your family could not be more proud of you two. You guys have come such a long way, and I know every up and down was worth it because in the end you two made it. Love conquers all, and that is what I see when I look at these two. Sometimes it's even too much. I wish you two the best, and I know that no matter what happens, whether you have to move jobs or houses, or whether one of you guys loses your job or you two are having a rough patch, it doesn't matter. You two are in love, and today that has proven how much you care for each other. I love both of y'all, and I hope you have a wonderful and crazy honeymoon. Wear lots of sunscreen and make sure to keep hydrated. I don't think you two want an emergency room incident on the honeymoon. And this is my audience again.
That was so beautiful.